Hey, what's up, guys? It is Wednesday, January 13th. Today's assignment you have is mutualism in nature. Okay, so taking a step back, okay, the whole concept of what we're talking about right now is ecology, right? And we're studying environments, we're studying those things in the environments, right? So the living things, the non-living things. Right now, what we're focused on is the interactions or the relationships between living things. Okay, so we're talking about plants, we're talking about animals, bacteria, fungus, all that good stuff. Okay, so when we talk about that, we say symbiotic relationships or symbiosis. Okay, and that just means relationships where things are living together. Okay, so if we can break those words down, right? Bio, we know is life, right? So when we hear symbiosis, right? We know that bio means life. Well, think about what you know about the sim part of that, like synchrony, right? When things go together, right? Like if something is synchronous, it's going together. So talking about symbiotic relationships, okay, we're talking about living things together, okay, or symbiosis, same idea, living things together and how they interact. Okay, yesterday we talked about commensalism. Okay, and commensalism is where one species benefits and the other species is not helped or hurt. Okay, that is how we're going to think about commensalism, where one is getting a benefit and the other one is neutral. It's not helped, it's not hurt. Okay, and one of the ones we thought about yesterday when we were talking about that was those sharks, and they have those fish that swim around them. Okay, and these fish are not they're not enough food for the shark. The shark doesn't really care about them. They're not competing with the shark. The shark doesn't want to eat it because it's a waste of time and energy. So these fish can kind of just hang out with the shark and get a free meal. So the fish are benefiting and the shark doesn't care. It's neutral, right? Today what we're talking about is mutualism. Okay, and mutualism, if something is mutual, like you come to a mutual agreement, right, it means that both parties are on board, right? So in mutualism, both species are going to benefit. Okay, and the way you can think about this, and the way I like to think about it, because a lot of times people will only focus on the animals in this, but think about plants and animals. Think about a hummingbird feeding on a flower, right? The hummingbird is there to get the flower or the nectar from the flower as a food source, right? It's needing energy, okay? But the flower needs a way to spread its pollen, right? So when that butterfly lands on the flower, it gets covered in the pollen, and when that butterfly lands on another flower, that pollen is spread, okay? So this is just an easy thing where the butterfly is getting food, the flower gets to spread its pollen, they both benefit, okay? So that's the way we're going to think about this. Commensalism, one benefits, one's neutral. Mutualism, they both benefit, okay? So we just talked about a butterfly and a flower. There's lots of examples. In the video you guys are going to see, there's lots of examples as well. The one that we can think about is, like if a bird was picking bugs out of a horse's back or something like that. The horse can't get those bugs out of the back. The horse doesn't want to get an infection. So by allowing the bird to get a free snack, hang out on its back, boom, we're good. There's also some argument in that in some of those species, the birds kind of cause some injuries on some of those animals. So that one is a little bit hit and miss. But if you're thinking the bird is getting the bugs off the animals, the animal is getting those bugs removed for free, the bird gets a free snack, that's an easy way to think about this both being mutually beneficial. Okay, so that's just a quick rundown for mutualism. Remember, symbiotic relationships, it's just living things together in harmony. Okay, harmony is the wrong thing to say, right? Living things together, because we're going to learn tomorrow it's not always in harmony, right? Parasitism, there's some pretty nasty, gnarly stuff that we're going to see. But for today, mutualism, that's when things are living together, happy, kumbaya, everybody's good. Okay? Yeah, I'm here. If you want to have a chat, you want to talk, you want to do something, drop a comment below, let me know, and I'll post a link and we'll chat. If not, please make sure you are caught up on your assignments. We don't want to start falling behind. And I hope you guys are having a great week. Talk to you later. See ya.